remember that when Enyimba and the Rivers United are playing, most times Enyimba names always copy Rivers United.
All right, Simon.
Always two of them are playing, and so at the end of the day, I have not given the match to Rivers United, but I know that just as Kejima said, a cracker, that match will be a cracker.
All right. Thank you so much, Simon, for your thoughts. That's where we draw the curtains on today's edition of today's Sports Live. Thank you so much for joining us. The show makes a return same time, same station tomorrow. But before that, we have Sports Attack that comes up by 7:30 a.m. in the morning. Until then, stay safe. And of course, keep it locked on this dial, Today FM 95.1.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM. Port Harcourt. News update.
Good afternoon, here's the news update on Today 95.1 FM. I am Wealth Wilson. A Kaduna State High Court has ordered the Nigerian Correctional Service to evacuate the wife of embattled leader of Islamic Movement of Nigeria, Zinat El-Zazaki, to an isolation center to enable her undergo treatment for COVID-19. El-Zazaki reportedly contracted the virus inside the Nigerian Correctional Center in Kaduna State's capital last week. The spokesman of the group, Ibrahim Musa, confirmed the news to newsmen. He said Zinat tested positive for COVID-19 at a time on January 20, 2021, but the management of the correctional center denied the report. The denial was contained in a statement signed by the spokesman of the Nigerian Correctional Center, Kaduna State Command, Daniel Wadai, who insisted that there is no report of any COVID-19 infection in any of their facilities, as all inmates are safe and well protected. At the resumed trial of the defendants, who are facing an eight-count charge of culpable homicide, unlawful assembly, among others, their counsel Femi Falana, on Monday told the court that El-Zazaki has tested positive for COVID-19 and also presented a medical report to back up his claim. He, however, appealed to the court to allow his client seek proper medical treatment outside the correctional center, in line with the protocols that have been outlined by the Nigerian Center for Disease Control. The appeal was supported by the prosecuting counsel and the Solicitor General of Kaduna State, Chris Umar. In his ruling, Justice Gideon Kurada ordered that El-Zazaki should be moved to the government-approved isolation center at once. Justice Bassam of Rivers State High Court, sitting in Port Harcourt, has adjourned till further notice the matter instituted by Ima Deya and 4 others against the All Progressives Congress, its National Caretaker Committee Chairman and CTC Chairman in Rivers State, Isaac Abbott Obobula. Justice Bassam gave the adjournment after the lead counsel to APC, Tuduru Ede, who is a senior advocate of Nigeria, informed the court of an impending matter before the Court of Appeal concerning the issues raised by the plaintiffs. Ede also informed the court of application for stay of proceedings of the High Court before the Appeal Court, which was confirmed by the presiding judge. Imadai, Golden Ngozi Chioma, Queen Enyi, Ogunda Mini, and Nkesi Chinda, who are plaintiffs in the matter, are seeking the order of the court to restrain the APC and its National Caretaker Committee, Mai Malabuni, from recognizing Isaac Abbott Obobula as CTC chairman in the state to conduct the rescheduled party membership revalidation exercise in Rivers State. One of the APC lawyers, Chimenem Jeremy, who spoke to our correspondent Uchendo Jowo on what transpired in court, said that all challenging the jurisdiction of the courts to hear the suit before it, and some of others granted to the plaintiffs. The member of the APC legal team also disclosed that they have also appealed the matter brought by one Barrier Noramajin and others against APC, its national CTC chairman, and Isaac Abotogbogbola for lack of jurisdiction. Barrier are in the courts to demand that only those who paid money for nomination forms for APC congresses should be allowed to participate, and that Igor Aguma should be allowed to oversee the conduct of congresses in the state. This report says operatives of special units of the Rivers State Police Command have raided the camp of Ospak in Rumekpe community in Emoha local government area of the state. Our correspondent gathers that 2 of the members of the Rumekpe Ospak were arrested and their shrine destroyed during the raid. The raid, according to a senior police officer attached to the Rumoji division, may not be unconnected to the report of alleged brutality of a 19-year-old Wisdom Jeremiah, who was butchered by Ospak on an allegation of dropping dead snake in one of their members' house. Jeremiah, in an interview with newsmen, called for justice in the matter. In his reaction, the Rumekwe Ospak, led by Harrison Wokoma, alleged that their money and other properties were carted away by the men who raided their office, while claiming that some of their men have been missing since after the operation. It will interest you to know that Rumekwe Ospak have been in the news for the wrong reasons, including the killing of a lady, harassment of some indigents, and inflicting of machete cuts on some youths in the community. On the foreign scene, Russia has accused Western countries of encouraging rallies in support of opposition leader Alexei Navalny. Tens of thousands defied a heavy police presence to join the rallies on Saturday, while monitors claimed that more than 3,500 were detained. The President Putin spokesman the next day claimed only a few people had turned out. European Union foreign ministers meet on Monday to discuss their response with calls for increased sanctions. The foreign minister of Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania are demanding restrictive measures against Russian officials responsible for arrest. Poland's President Andrzej Duda also urged the EU to step up sanctions on Russia following the arrest of Navalny. And that was the news update of Today 95.1 FM. Do not forget to take responsibility, wash your hands frequently with soap and running water. Avoid touching your face and high contact surfaces to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Once again, good afternoon. I'm Wilson Wilson. Thank you for listening. Do stay tuned as the Platform on Radio comes up next.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Fire incidents have become a regular occurrence, with thousands of lives and millions of properties lost every year in this country. Hardly a day passes without news of a fire outbreak in some part of the country, causing fear and panic among the people. Needless to say, we need to remind ourselves of the possibility of an outbreak at any time. This is what is likely to prevent us from being taken by surprise. Always put off appliances when not in use. Do not overload electrical sockets. Fuel your generator before, not when in use. Avoid fixing electrical faults personally when you apparently do not have the skill. Keep the candle on a candle stand.
It takes only a minute for a fire to get out of hand. In case of a fire outbreak, please call the fire service hotline 070-315-221-99. This message is brought to you by your premium talk radio station, Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt, voice of the people.
It all begins with breaking news.
Now, make no mistake, this is a difficult mission, and it will remain difficult for some time.
Then it keeps trending. Events, issues, personalities, all struggling to gain attention. But in the race for deadlines, the intrigues, power play, undercurrents are often missed or underreported.
Insecurity here is basically a product of poverty.
But not anymore.
As the platform on radio steps in to fill the missing links on events, issues, and personalities in the news.
I'm not afraid of anybody.
The platform on radio serves only the hottest topics and trending issues. Only on Today 95.1 FM.
95.1 FM.
Port Harcourt every weekday at 4 p.m. Get on the platform on radio and be served.
Stands, greet.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You're welcome to Jagbajantis High School. My name is Sound Sultan, your new mathematics teacher. By the way, do you understand Pidgin English?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what we go use henceforth? Okay, carry your pen. Carry your paper. Them for my class. People of this world, them plenty. Sins of this people, many. So many. Many times plenty, multiplier. Many times plenty, multiplier. Multiply the answer you get now waiting, they make poor man they cry. The answer you get now waiting, they make rich man they mess and leaders they lie. The answer you get now waiting, they make young boys and girls join party gang. Answer you get now waiting, they make innocent man rot inside the jail. Get it, and then agree to grant and bail. Get it, oh. Everybody, oh yeah, oh, join Jagbajantis, make we solve mathematics. We did about our continent, so you both say about mass, we go use takes solve mathematics. So follow Jagbajantis. So ya carry by be for brotherhood.
Love your neighbor as yourself,
oh, for objectivity.
Be objective,
D for democracy.
No matter how bad it is, never military.
Now M for modification
of our behavior, let's stand to the same behavior.
A, accountability.
If you've been a chop money, I beg you take them easy.
S for solidarity.
United and divided, oh my shell.
We enter new millennium. Nigerians like 120 million. One population and sixtification
of our behavior, let's stand to the same behavior.
A, accountability.
If you've been a chop money, I beg you take them easy.
S for solidarity.
United we stand and divided, oh my shell.
You just the HSCity. And there's the VG City. Right go level for HSCity. The rich man gonna be VG City. You try add AJ and VG City all together, oh yeah,
all together.
The answer you get now waiting, they make rich man oppress and then suppress. The answer you get now waiting, they make poor man depress. But then aggress. The answer you get now waiting, they make poor man they try to keep up with the Joneses. Answer you get now waiting, they make poor man begin. They try to prove a limit. Get it. Never get money, then they finish. Get it. Oh, yeah. Everybody, oh yeah, oh,
join Jagbajantis, solve mathematics.
We did about our continent, so you both say about mass, we go use takes solve mathematics. So follow Jagbajantis. So ya carry by
Situation in this nation, disposition, our condition, unexplainable pain in our hearts, not to mention brothers killing brothers, full of patience, salvation. Resolutions are made, but always made with lack of vision. Imperfection is the order as we keep seeking solutions. Only God can solve this mathematical equation.
Thanks for your contribution. Now, any more questions?
It all begins with breaking news.
Now, make no mistake, this is a difficult mission, and it will remain difficult for some time.
Then it keeps trending. Events, issues, personalities, all struggling to gain attention. But in the race for deadlines, the intrigues, power play, undercurrents are often missed or underreported.
Insecurity here is basically a product of poverty.
But not anymore.
As the platform on radio steps in to fill the missing links on events, issues, and personalities in the news.
I'm not afraid of anybody.
The platform on radio serves all the hottest topics and trending issues. Only on Today 95.1 FM.
95.1 FM.
Port Harcourt. Every weekday at 4 p.m. Get on the platform on radio and be served.
A beautiful afternoon to everybody listening. You are welcome to another edition of the Platform on Radio on your premium talk radio station, Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. I am Wealth Wilson, and I shall give you insight into some of the news reports making rounds at the moment. Now, for those people who do not know, the Platform on Radio is a program where we come to slice trending issues with correspondent reports. Remember, our correspondents are out there sourcing for this report, and on this program, we have them give us more details, and perhaps you get to hear what is not entirely in the news. Now, what do we have on the menu today? Governor Nyesom Wike denies sponsoring campaign posters bearing his name in Abuja. That sounds like scandal. Police raid camp of OSPAC members in Rumekpe in Emoha local government area of Rivers State. And finally, court orders transfer of Elza Zaki's wife to isolation center for treatment of COVID-19. Let's start off with the governor of Rivers State and the poster saga. Governor Nyesom Wike says he did not authorize the flood of 2023 presidential campaign posters bearing his name in major streets of Abuja. Now, the Commissioner of Police, the Commissioner for Information and Communication, Paulinus Inserim, who made the denial on behalf of the governor, said that the governor did not inform anyone that he is interested in the presidency of the country. Now, in a statement by the commissioner, the posters, as a result, the poster is as a result of mischievous handiwork persons in the country. I mean, people of mischief who have threatened or who are threatened by the rising relevance and political profile of the governor. Now, the commissioner said that they are amused that political detractors will stop at nothing to see how they can distract Governor Nyesom Wike's visionary leadership. Now, it said all the antics of political jobbers aimed at heating up the polity will surely fail, while calling on the general public to discountenance the misinformation. Now, again, if you didn't get it earlier, posters have been circulating, pasted on major streets in Abuja. And again, the governor coming out to say, these posters are bearing my name and it's not me. I haven't told anybody that I'm interested in 2023 presidency. I haven't mentioned any of this. This has to be the handiwork of mischief makers in the state or anywhere at all in the country. And apparently they are now scared of the rising profile of the governor, and they're trying to, either spark some sort of reaction, either from the governor, the people, as well as distract him. That's according to the Commissioner for Information. So who would you think is behind the campaign posters bearing the name of the Rivers State governor? I mean, is this part of testing the waters? Trying to get a reaction? Do you think that this might actually be, handwork of, mischief makers, as the governor put it? Or this is actually politics in play? I mean, trying to test the waters and what have you. So who do you think is behind the campaign posters of the governor? 0817-0000951 or 0810-9510-951. Do send in your messages to the number 0701 9339 962. 95.1 FM.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Noble from Elias.
Welcome, Noble. Please go on quickly.
I don't think, to me, let me say it's a politics, actually, because it has been happening in this country, not the first or the second time it happened. I can also remember, I made to own, I also appeared some other time. If they can also remember, I made to own, I also appeared in the north. I'm coming from also contestant. So some people are doing it, maybe some people are pushing you to, and also sometimes some people also paid for it.
And so, some people such as who? I mean, do you think that this is just opposition, the APC trying to get a reaction, or this is actually politics in play? I mean, trying to test waters and get reaction, especially from the person involved.
Well, I've been in this country when they said that someone died, and I have to, at last, the person never died. You know, in this country, I'll say that this thing happened, at last, nothing happened about it.
All right, so everything is possible.
Everything is possible, as far as this country is concerned. People, even the opposition can do it, because maybe by the action of the governor, seeing that he went to Sokoto, going everywhere, I'm talking some other things, people may think that maybe his intention is there. Let us push him there. If you can also remember, it was good luck time. Good luck be no one contest, but it's people that push into in second term. He decided not to do. It's people pushing. Maybe some people are trying to push this current governor to it, backing them up. Let us know what is gonna happen.
All right.
So it will burn for him when he come out. He will favor us. That's what I think is happening there.
All right, Noble. Thank you for your contribution. 95.1 FM. Sorry, we lost that call. Well, to keep the calls coming in 0817 0000951 or 0810 9510 951. 95.1 FM.
Hello, well.
Hello.
Hello, well. Good evening.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Gift.
Thank you. It's not about testing waters. I remember recently, I think it happened to El Rufai and Amishi. If you remember, recently, the same thing played out. So, I believe some persons that are desperate are up to something. Just like what the commissioner complained of. You know, Wiki is not a child person. It will come out if indeed he has interest.
But what if the time is not right yet?
That is what I'm trying to tell you now. To me, Wiki will not try that this period. That man is one of the smartest politicians in this country.
Okay.
Whether he likes it or not. When they interviewed him recently, do you have interest? He said, no, but when it is time, you will know if I have interest or not. That is the simple truth. For people to flood Abuja with posters, those guys are busybodies. Thank you.
You said they are busybodies, but really you can't just, take away the fact that if he may be interested and we do not know because it's not yet time, this might be, a way of getting reactions already. I mean, think about it. Getting yourself already pre-informed as to how people would react. Imagine seeing a poster with the governor's face on it, running for 2023 presidency. What are people saying? Are they happy about it? I mean, this could be part of it. You wouldn't know. 95.1 FM.
Good evening. Good afternoon. How are you?
Very well. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from Ahoda. My name is Onkoton.
Welcome.
Yes, I want to say that the denier is not correct. I don't believe that he is not the one who sponsored the poster. Why I said so is that if he's not the one, as a governor of a state, if you want to know those who spread the poster on the streets of Abuja, he will know. And if you want to prosecute them, it would be easy for him to get those people and prosecute them because they are spelling his name. He is the one because he has shown us that he is the one. He has gone to Sokoto to give money. He has gone to Benue to give money.
Let me ask you a question now. How about let me ask you a question. Now he's the one. He's saying that he doesn't know the people who are behind the posters. Now, how does he sue? Who is he suing? People he doesn't know.
If he wants to know, he will investigate. He has money to place that. If person point those who posted this thing doesn't place it at night, people see them. People saw them. They will tell him.
All right.
He might even know those people who have.
I'm glad you used the word might. But thank you very much for your contribution. You believe that the governor is just in denial. 95.1 FM.
Hello, well.
You're welcome, Mr. John.
Yes, Mr. John. You see, the issue of the posters, this is not the first time we see things like this. Tinubu, at the time, they spread his posters in Abuja. The other time it was Atiku. The other time it was Amechi's pictures. All these things have to do with political jobbers who are trying to, test the waters.
And get the reaction.
The reaction of people is normal in the political system. So nobody should be surprised about that.
Okay.
But the issue of denial, what they did not deny is, are they contesting for 2023 or not? Nobody denied that one. Nobody put us through whether you are contesting or not.
Okay.
So the truth is that things like this happen, but it's just political jobbers, the handwork of political jobbers. It has nothing to do with whether APC or PDP. It's just people that want to test the waters,
All right.
So that's how I see it. Thank you.
All right, we'll take one more call, read a few messages, and then we call it a wrap for this particular issue. 95.1 FM.
Lady Wells.
You're welcome, Lawson.
Now, wow. This just happened. I wonder. I don't know these politicians. Who do they even think we are? I mean, is it that they think we are foolish or we are stupid? We don't know anything because we've been sitting down in this country. Nobody has really reacted. Nothing has really happened. So they feel they should just play with us. Somebody will spend his money. Do you know how much to print one of those posters? Do you know how much it costs? Somebody will spend his money, organize boys, go, print it, take it out, paste it everywhere, and yet the governor don't do anything about it, and the person
is it not the same? Is it not the same system that we see opposition and people who do not or who dislike a particular politician or a particular political party institute some sort of distraction with their money and energy? Is it not the same system?
This one is different because if it is an opposition person doing it or his enemy, the enemy is just simply making the governor to be popular. Really? Yes, you just simply, if it's somebody, okay, you want to pull down, let's pull him down, let's pull it. This is not the type of things they do. Go and print beautiful, I've seen the posters, very fine, wicked pictures. Print it and then put it there to popularize the governor, and enemy will do that. We all know, yes, the governor of course, is finishing. This is the second term. He can either go for the presidency or Senate. Those are two options open for him. Or maybe PDP chairman. I don't think he likes that one.
All right, Lawson.
He's been gathering people. We've been seeing people coming. Some political armies. He's been gathering them.
But that's not a final or absolute pointer to the presidency. I do understand that there's a chance for this, but really, you never can tell. This could be someone testing the waters to get a negative reaction that might likely either dent the political face of the governor or even alleviate it. It's just on a scale. We really don't know which one outweighs which and who has instituted the need for the campaign.
Look, the governor has not come out to say he wants to contest for presidency. He has not. So now, understand something. This is the governor testing the waters. You understand?
But you and I know that the governor of Rivers State is not one who would hide emotions. So if he's coming out to deny this, then there is a possibility that he may have no idea why the need for the campaign posters anyway. But Lawson, we have to move on now.
Briefly, let me just tell you one thing before you move. Winston Churchill, the former Prime Minister of Britain, he said, whatever it is politicians say, they themselves don't even believe it. he was wondering why people believe politicians when they speak. Be careful with what you believe when the politicians speak.
Okay.
Don't believe them at all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lawson. We'll just read a couple messages. This one says, Wealth, if the governor is denying it, let him sue the sponsors to prove his innocence. And that's coming from Big Daddy. This one says, the governor is behind this. He knows what he's doing. If people say positive about him, he will say, after all, he was pleaded upon to run up and human development, and that's coming from P-Man. This one says Governor Wike might not know about the posters in Abuja, but he has interest for the presidency. How would you know that, Mr. Law? Says, remember the 500 million last week? OSPAC activities all across the state should be disbanded. Okay, I haven't started talking about OSPAC, so hold your horses there, Mr. Law. This one says, well, Governor Wike is the one behind the game. He's just testing his popularity through the back door. We know the game, and that's coming from Stanley Onyekwere. All right, we have to move on now. We have to move on quickly and talk about OSPAC. And I see Mr. Law is already itching to talk about it. This one says the report about operatives of special unit of the Rivers State Police Command have raided the camp of OSPAC in Rumekpe community in Emoha local government area of the state. Now, our correspondent gathered that 2 of the members of the Rumekpe OSPAC were arrested and their shrine destroyed during the raid. Now, the raid, according to a senior police officer attached to the Rumoji division, may not be unconnected to the report of alleged brutality of a 19-year-old Wisdom Jeremiah, who was butchered by OSPAC on allegation of dropping a dead snake in one of their members' house. Now, Jeremiah, in an interview, had called for justice on the matter. Let's get to listen to Wisdom Jeremiah.
Where they do my work, so the guy called me, come kill snake. Tell us how they business. If I finish to do so, I can't kill the snake. So unfortunately, my family brother see the snake. Go kill the snake. They tell me to come draw the snake out. I tell us I never finish with it. So now I can't carry the snake and I throw away. So I don't know where to throw away the snake. So yesterday night now, the way I did do my work, he come call me say, why I carry the snake, go draw for your house. I tell her, say, yes, I me draw the snake. Then say, I can make in the work. So I tell her, say, that me draw the snake. After I did them, begin to carry knife, they flog me, even for my body self. Knife very cut me self, even did my legs self. So no treatment. So don't carry the matter now, go give hospital commander. Commander, I never see the commander till now. Even my waist, every all my body, they pay me. Even my waist, when flog me, something self affect me. I need to feel they get off. Since morning, I just lie down. There's no help.
All right, so on the flip side, the reaction we have from the Rumekpe OSPAC missing since after the operation. Let's listen to him.
We don't know the kind of people. They just come in, burn our barrack. The money that we are saving inside our barrack since we come back, the money are inside the barrack, inside the egg. They have burned our egg. They have burned our chairs. We have no less than 160 chairs. All we did not see anyone, nothing. Even they took almost 6 handsets. So they know the best. Both clothes and some pan, sandal, and some shoe they took from the barrack. So we don't know where those things are, and we don't know them. They carry some of my soldiers because I have not seen them complete now. They carry 2 of my soldiers from my barrack. They carry some from my checking point. I don't know who they are.
Now, it would also interest you to know that Rumekpe OSPAC have been in the news for all the wrong reasons, including the killing of a lady, harassment of some indigents, inflicting a machete cut on some youths in the community. Now, we're going to try to reach out to our correspondent, Uchendu Jowo. But in the meantime, what do you make of the activities of these OSPAC members in notice flaws and faults within the security outfit created? But at this point in time, do you think that we're getting way too much excuses or way too much, negative reports about what they do and their activities? The last time we heard they had, arrested someone because of, what's that thing they called it again? A pastor had done upside down Bible or something like that. I can't even remember because who thinks about that kind of name? But anyway, what do you make of the activities of OSPAC members in recent times? 0817 0000951 0810 9510 951 95.1 FM. Good evening.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yeah, what's your name and where you're calling from? Good evening.
Peter from
You're welcome, Peter. Please pick up.
Well, I think the OSPAC boys are what they call it. You must be government should job and then work for.
But then you would also remember that they've done good as well. So don't you think that there are other options on the table away from disbanding them?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I have not seen anything good they have done. After killing people, cutting people's lives, raping.
I think that would be absolutely wrong for you to say you've not seen any good that they've done. But anyway, that's your opinion. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next caller. Lost that call. That as well. I was still trying to get through to our correspondent and ask him about the activities and the development so far. Get to find out what's really going on. Send your messages to the number 0701 9339 962 95.1 FM.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Grandpa.
You're welcome, Grandpa.
We claim to be a Christian state, is it not? What has shrine to do with a Christian state? Somebody claimed they burnt his shrine. I want to ask.
But if a Christian state doesn't stop other people from practicing other religion.
Okay, let me finish now before you judge. The people of us are they drawn from the army because somebody mentioned his soldiers and his barrack.
Well, that's what they call their wherever they stay, the barrack. That's what they call it. It's not like they
are people that are working for them as soldiers. No. This cannot happen in a civilized country like Nigeria. Apart from that, the activities don't tally with the law, the legality of the law. We are not in a banana republic. We are facing directives from the law. So that this judge will give judgment to that, and it will contract the one or the other one. It's not what we're after. We want judgments to be correct, and it stands forever. For them to be in us back and using shrine and using what they call their native way to deal with people, it's not the right thing. And the people have been complaining. For me, I will say that this organization should be disbanded.
All right. But just to chip in something, Grandpa, the original idea is that whether or not they're working as a sub-security outfit using the traditional means of getting or fetching suspects, they are working hand-in-hand security agents as well in the state. So they do not go arresting without having, the police or members of the police force joining them. Even though we've seen that some of the activities are way overboard, away from the usual that we would expect.
So, my dear, let me inform you, for close to 30 years, I've been in PCRC. I'm a national member of PCRC. We work with the police. You wouldn't know. We don't arrest. We don't handle people with rough hand. We advise.
Right.
We report everything to police takes action. I don't know why their own should be different from PCRC. That is not nationwide. That is legally established.
All right. Thank you.
Some member of PCRC will be happy seeing what is happening. It's not good. They should disband them.
Thank you for your contribution. Let's listen to the next person. Oh dear, lost that one. I'll just quickly read some messages while we're taking calls. This one says, my sister woman in the studio, Governor Yansan Wike. It says he's a bad guy in politics. I love the guy. And I will vote for him as my president. And that's coming from the Coco, father in Bayelsa. This one says, well, good afternoon. OSPAC commander now has soldiers, barracks, checkpoints, cells. Tell me why they won't behave like the military. Give a man hammer and everything around him turns to a nail. And that's coming from Ama Chinedu. 95.1 FM.
Well.
Yes. Good evening.
Mascot.
Welcome, Mascot. Please go on.
There you go. West Africans. They always use any slightest opportunity to undo their people. For me, I support the now OSPAC to be disbanded. They are fast becoming like the SARS. They are fast becoming authoritarian, crude, uncouth, and callous to their people. This OSPAC in various is now being used to hoodwink. It rejects strangers, people that are not origins or does not emanate from the community. They now use it to reject them one by one. So for me, I urge government, especially the police, Imagine the audacity. Imagine the rascality. Imagine the gangsterism of saying soldier and barrack. What is it? Well, soldier is soldier that belongs to the federal government of Nigeria. Why should a private security outfit use the term soldier? It's treasonable. It's felony. So I urge the police, the legitimate police agency, to go after these people and take them away and disband all of them.
All right,
and take up the security of the nation.
All right.
So for me, that is my own take. Well, good evening and God bless you.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. You see, we probably would have not had this sub-security outfit in the first place if there wasn't an escalating report or situation of insecurity in the state. I mean, that's why they came in. They came in as extra hands to help the security agencies' outfits. But anyway, let's quickly move on because we do not have time and we might likely be bringing the show to an end real quickly. A Kaduna State High Court has ordered the Nigerian Correctional Service to evacuate the wife of the embattled leader of the Islamic movement in Nigeria, Zenat El-Zazaki, to an isolation center to enable her undergo treatment for COVID-19. El-Zazaki reportedly contracted the virus inside the Nigerian Correctional Center in Kaduna State capital last week. Now, the spokesman of the group, Ibrahim Musa, confirmed the news to newsmen. He said Zenat tested positive for COVID-19 a second time on January 20, 2021, but the management of the correctional center had denied the report. Now, the denial was contained in a statement signed by the spokesman of the Nigerian Correctional Center, Kaduna State Command, Daniel Wadai, who insisted that there is no report of any COVID-19 infection in any of their facilities, as all inmates are safe and well protected. Now, at the resumed trial of the defendants who are facing an 8-count charge of culpable homicide and unlawful assembly, among others, their counsel, Femi Falana, on Monday, had told the court that El-Zazaki has tested positive to COVID-19 and also presented a medical report to back up his claim. He, however, appealed to the court to allow his clients to seek proper medical treatment outside the correctional center in line with the protocols that have been outlined by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control. Now, the appeal was supported by the prosecuting counsel and the Solicitor General of Kaduna State, Chris Umar. In his ruling, Justice Gideon Kurada ordered that El-Zazaki be removed to a government-approved isolation center and receives treatment. So quickly, what implications would this latest development have on El-Zazaki's case? Remember, I mean, there's still the talk about him being unlawfully detained by the state government and, you know, all of this concerning his movement and his ideals and how he doesn't sit well with the laws and the government of the day. So do you think that this, if proven that at least, you know, they've tested positive to COVID-19, the correctional center did not allow for medical attention to, you know, get through to them and, you know, come up with the denial that they did not know or they do not know of anybody in the correctional center who has COVID-19? How would this affect the El-Zazaki's case in Kaduna State? 0817 0000951 or 0810 9510951. Text messages, WhatsApp messages 0701 9339 962. Let's get to hear from you. 95.1 FM. Hello. Okay. 95.1 FM. What's that one? 0817 0000951 or 0810 9510 951. Please stay glued to your phone so when we pick the call, you can at least hear 95.1 FM.
Hello, good evening, Wade.
Good evening.
Oga Lucky calling from Omorolo community.
You are welcome.
Yeah, I want to talk about the El-Zazaki issue.
Yes, you can.
If El-Zazaki contracted COVID-19, is it the only one that to be contracted COVID-19 in the whole jail? Now, moving on to Rumekwe, Ospark.
No. Hold on. You're asking if he's the only one that has COVID-19 there in the correctional center.
Yes.
Well, now that it has been proven, at least by the reports given by Femi Falana, every other person or inmate within the correctional center will be tested.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm to say. But it's just I don't want to go deep into that matter. My major concern is about the Umekwe.
But we're not ready to talk about the Rumekpe issue. Just hold on, right? We have to take calls based on this matter.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, my sister. How are you?
Very well.
Please, I want to talk concerning the areas of Zaki.
Yes, please.
This man, the court has ordered them to. The court has ordered them to release the man, the woman, to go for medical checkup. We should obey the law of court now in this Nigeria. What is our problem? And concerning Rumekpe matter, we are talking about that.
It's not yet time to revisit Rumekpe, really. We have a lot of people who want to talk about the El Zazaki case, and they also want to talk about the development so far. 95.1 FM.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, I will appreciate if you allow Anthony calling from Omok. Hello?
Yeah, go on, Anthony.
Please, I would appreciate if you allow me to talk about Allspark, because we in Omok, we are the people that experience the operations of Allspark. So please, just do me a favor. I love the comment, because
somehow you didn't call at the time when we were talking about the issue.
I tried. It wasn't connecting, and I did not have the opportunity to speak again. So please, allow me to just do this.
All right, so we have 5 minutes to wrap up. So you have 1 minute, quickly.
You see, Allspark came to Onelga and did a good job in Onelga. Yeah, in Omok, between the 2015, 16, 17, we could not stay in Omok. The Nigerian police was there, JTF was there, Nigerian army was there, and I would call them bandits, but cops were all over the place. And that was why Allspark was brought in. Allspark was the starting point for Onelga was the starting point for Allspark, and they did a very good job. So if anybody is criticizing Allspark, they should come to Onelga and ask the people of Onelga what Allspark did. Yes, we have instances or cases where they did one or two things that is not fair, but dehumanizing them and seeing them as people that are not good is very, very unfair and very bad to the name of to what those guys have done. We had the Nigerian police that have been brutalizing, collecting money, killing people. Nobody has done much to them. So please, Allspark is good. What they need to do is information and training. I think that is the best. But for someone to provide and go and burn their station or barrage is very, very bad.
All right. Thank you very much. We can't take any more calls. Neither can I read any of these messages. Sincerest apologies. We do have a live appearance, so stick around and get to hear what he has brought for you. I'm Wealth Wilson, and the platform has been a production of our news department put together by Chinedu Ibuna. Do not forget, take responsibility, wash your hands frequently with soap on the running water, avoid touching your face in high contact surfaces to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Again, I'm Wealth Wilson. Do have yourself an amazing evening.
Still your premium talk, news and sports station right here in the city of Port Harcourt. A very beautiful evening to you. And like Wealth said before she stepped out of the studio, we are here live with someone who is here to talk about something that might interest you. Definitely it will arouse your interest so you learn and participate. And like you know, and I know, it's time for us to, diversify our means of making money and making income. So this person right here will be here to talk about this wonderful platform where we can benefit together. He's representing the Returns Market Investment Nigeria Limited. There's no other person but Mr. Christian Afolabi. You're welcome, Mr. Christian Afolabi.
Good afternoon or good evening.
Good evening. It's all good. You're welcome. And Market Investment Nigeria Limited is into.
Good evening once again. Returns Market Investment Nigeria Limited is a non-banking financial institution, an asset and a wealth management company that, we are strictly into international capital market business.
All right.
And when we're talking about international capital market business, it's a finance market where both traders and investors invest their funds into different country economy to generate, with the mindset of generating huge returns.
Okay.
It's a global market and it's open to all.
All right. So when it comes to investment in Nigeria, what should be the concern of an investor before investing his or her fund with a finance firm?
Yeah, this is a very, very important question, and thank you for asking that. One of the things I have, out here about 5 factors that must be considered. But I'm going to start with security of fund.
Okay.
You must ensure that you're, an investment firm you are putting your money into, how safe is my money?
Okay.
This should be an important question you must ask yourself first. And secondly, you must ask yourself, this company that I'm investing with, do they have an asset on ground, like a physical asset that, because we have a lot of non-banking financial firm out there that they don't have structure. Maybe they're just in a rented apartment and, with a mindset that let me defraud these people and go into thin hair.
Okay.
And away from that, you should have the company you are investing with should have what we call insured funds.
Okay.
Like in Returns Market Investment Nigeria Limited, we have insured fund. We actually call it an emergency fund, a contingency fund that, God forbid, anything want to happen, we just pull. Another thing is regulators. The investment firm you're putting your money with, or you want to invest with, are they duly regulated by an appropriate body? Like in Returns Market Investment, of course, we have bodies that are regulating us. SEC, actually, that's a security and Exchange Commission.
All right.
They are a body that is in charge of capital market and capital market operators. And of course, right now as I speak with you, if you write to SEC about Returns Market, of course you're going to get a very good feedback from them. And of course, EFCC is also a body that into monitoring financial firm and financial institution, money laundering and all of that. And we are certified by them, so we are under their they are monitoring us and
their watch.
Yeah, if you go to our office right now, you see the certificate of how do I mean
certificate of approval from the
EFCC
EFCC.
for that. And lastly, but very, very important, is proof of fund. Seriously, these companies you are investing with, you don't even know where they make their money from. You don't even know what they do with your money. But Returns Market Investment Nigeria Limited, I'm confident to tell you this: we are the only firm, that actually showcase how money is being made on the floor of the market. And we have done that. We have a program we periodically, organize, that we call all our clients and potential clients to come and see how money is being made on the floor of the market.
Wow.
So you will see how we use your money to make more money. So I think with all this, if you do not put all this into consideration, I'm not sure your fund is safe, because you must bear in mind that it's not the high returns that you get. Don't be carried away by that. Just focus and ensure that this company that I'm putting my money with,
is it trusted?
Is it tested?
How long have they been in
You have
operation?
to check their sustainability plan. You have to check their consistency. For the past 4 years and counting now, we have been delivering 10% as return on investment to all our clients without stories. And we have been doing this for 4 to 5 years now.
Now, you mentioned something that was very, very important to me, and that is the fact that you reiterated or talked about the fact that when emergencies happen, most of these companies do not have the structure to fall back to.
Yes, exactly.
So probably they might start up with a very positive intent, or a very wonderful plan.
Yeah, perhaps.
And then over the years, emergencies happen and then they don't know what to fall back to. Now, last year in 2020, during the pandemic, we noticed a lot of finance and investment firms packed up. What could be the cause of that?
Oh, good one. No other thing but first to start with, mismanagement of fund.
Okay.
To be honest with you, some of them, they don't, they have mismanaged fund, promising what is not sustainable. High return on investment is actually not sustainable. We have team of experts, financial experts who have worked this out. 10% return on investment is actually sustainable. If it's not sustainable, we wouldn't have been delivering this for the past 4 years. And this is what we have been doing consistently. Most of these non-banking financial firms, they actually started not with what they are giving out currently. They started reducing gradually, but consistently for the past 4 years, 10% and 10%.
And you're sure about that?
Yes, it's sustainable because we have worked it out. We actually do know the nitty-gritty behind this business, and we have been doing it without story. And away from that, a lot of people don't, this firm, they don't do the business themselves.
Okay.
To be honest with you, they have contracted the business out. But, you just believe that this is what they do.
It's being
they
done for
invest
you.
in international capital market. But that's a lie. That's far from it. They're actually leveraging on the fact that, I can get this done, so, and that is why they've been having this difficulty. And away from that, some of them that actually do this business don't really understand this business, and they have lost money on the floor of the market. And that is why they can't do this program that I told you that we do, proof of fund. They can't show to you how they have used your money to make money on the floor of the market. But we can do that confidently because, we don't have any hidden agenda. And we do this business, and we have, videos to actually prove to you that this business, we are doing it and we are making money consistently. And away from that, we have a lot of them are actually well-planned Ponzi scheme.
Okay.
From onset, they've known that we are going to dupe these people. So
they present themselves in a very wonderful way. An attractive way.
Yes, but there are some things like those factors that I mentioned to you that people should have, taken cognizance of. That one, they don't have a physical asset. 2, they can't prove to me how they make money on the floor of the market. 3, are they duly regulated? To mention a few. So if you fall into, wrong ends, honestly, you get your finger burnt. Thank you very much.
Let me just ask you this question. What sustained returns market investment Nigeria Limited in service delivery throughout the year 2020? It was very difficult for most companies. So what sustained you guys throughout that point?
Thank you very much for this question. Number one thing that we don't joke with in returns market investment Nigeria Limited is God. God factor. We can't take that away from us, So we believe that our business, is going, well and going smoothly because God's hand is in that business, to be honest with you. And secondly, we have what we call a world-class banking instrument. This is an instrument that most banks use on the trading floor of the market to make money. And we equally have it. And that is why we have been triumphing in this business, because we use this same instrument. The instrument actually, helps you to analyze the market appropriately. And, it shows you the direction of the market. And, shows you how to initiate, trade on the floor of the market and make money, And again, you can't take it away from these fantastic people. Our, well-structured finance system, and it's, a well-seasoned finance team. To be honest with you, these guys are doing amazing job. You don't need to call returns market investment for maybe your fund, your capital, or your ROI, as the case may be. As at when due, you get paid. They have structured it out in such a way that it's almost like autopilot. When it's your time to get paid, you don't call, you don't need to disturb us. Your money just comes, very swiftly and, appropriately.
As at when due.
As at when due.
Okay.
And we actually do, understand this business very well. The nitty-gritty behind the business. We don't do anything on the floor of the market without planned.
The proper rudiment.
Yeah, proper rudiment. Thank you for that word. we have technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and the use of this world bank, world class banking instrument that actually helps us to make good decisions on the floor of the market. And that is why we have consistently been making money on the floor of the market. And we have promised that we'll give you 10% as return on investment, and that's what we have been doing.
It's already sounding too good to be true, but let's just fast forward to 2021. As an investor, where is the best and secure place to do investment or business?
Yeah, I can give you this for free. Thank you very much. The best way is the international capital market.
Okay.
Is an open market, is a global market where if you understand the nitty-gritty behind the business, seriously, you make money. Don't let us get carried away with the fact that it's an open market that anybody can come and, learn the business, and is actually not for all, to be honest with you, because some people will go into it and they will run out, to be honest with you. You must be well grounded. You must understand this business. Like in Returns Market Investment Nigeria Limited, the division here, our MD is actually trained in a CBN, so he has that certification, and he has studied this very well, appropriately well, that now he is so confident that when he initiates any trade, he goes his direction, so he understands the market very well, and he understands this business. Understanding the operations of the international capital market business alone will not suffice. You have to have this business mindset. You have to know how to manage people's funds. You have to know how to manage your own fund. You have to know how to set contingency funds aside in case there is any, unforeseen, So he understands this. And that is why, he has been doing well. And he has a well-fashioned out team, they are working with the same vision, running with the same vision, and everything is coming out.
We'll be back to hear from Mr. Christian Ofolabi, who is the General Head of Operations, Return Market Investment Nigeria. We'll go for a very quick commercial break, and when we come back, more questions. Stay tuned.
Now, wow.
Why you dey cry now?
This corona don't make them come on my husband for work. Nah, no job. No money to even open business. Rents don't expire. Now school don't even open. To chop na even wahala. Wetin I go do?
My sister, make I tell you about one ogbonge company wey don waka come Port Harcourt. They go help you settle all your basic needs quick. Their name na Next Gen Synergy. Dem don come to help people to pay rent, start new business, pay school fees, even plan wedding.
Ah, thank God oh.
Wetin you need? Wetin be that your project? We go help you reduce the cost of your project by 25% in 3 months, 50% in 6 months, 75% in 1 year.
How much it do am?
For more information, ring their telephone for 0703 354 3174, 0703 354 3174, or 0901 064 2536. Waka enter their office for number 3 Agudama Street, D-Line, Port Harcourt. Now Next Gen Media and Infotech power am.
95.1 FM, voice of the people.
And we're back.
You're welcome back. This is still your premium talk news and sports station right here in the city of Port Harcourt. And we are here in the studio together, me and Mr. Christian Ofolabi, who is the General Head of Operations, Return Market Investment Nigeria Limited. And it's a company which is into returns market investment. And we are talking about the international capital market business. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Christian Ofolabi. Before we went on for that very short break, we were talking about where to place secure investment in 2021.
Yeah.
And you said it was meant to be done on the international
capital market.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I like to just quickly cite an example. Switzerland is, they actually don't have any means, any source of income than international capital market, to be very honest with you. And they are doing excellently well. Switzerland, increased their minimum wage just last year to 12.5 million naira. You understand? And the only source, they generate their fund from is on the capital market.
Okay.
So that's the best place.
All
you
right.
can actually
Now,
put your money.
when we begin to hear things like this, the notion of wanting to be part of something like this gets to mind. So how can one, contact Returns Market Investment Nigeria Limited?
Thank you very much. Our corporate office is at Returns House, number 33B, Stadium Rumola, Link Road, Port Harcourt. And our branch office is number 10, NTA Road, by Checkpoint Junction, Rumokuta, Port Harcourt. Our phone numbers are 081 551 89002. I take that again, 081 551 89002 and 090 34 61 4444. 090 634 61 4444. And our Facebook at Returns Market Investment Nigeria Limited, Instagram Returns Investment _NIG, and email info at returnsinvestmentnigerialimited.com. Our website is returnsinvestmentnigerialimited.com.
Okay, so like people listening to you right now, and for me, when I get to you there, what does Return Market Investment Nigeria Limited hoping to do with the business?
Yeah, we have actually we have different categories of clients we are opened to do business with. Number one are those that actually want to know the business. You want to go into, you want to learn how to, to make money on the floor of the market.
Okay.
So we have a class for you that actually runs for a period of time with just a small token. And secondly are those that perhaps have been trained by those that don't do the business themselves.
Okay.
So we actually have another class for them.
All right.
We unlearn you so that you can relearn.
Okay.
So we take you through the nitty-gritty of the business. And lastly are those that they don't want to do the business, but they want their money to make money for them. Like a wise man would say that you are not financially free until when your money is making money for you. So we actually have an investment platform where you can put money, minimum of 300,000, and you get 10% as return on investment on a monthly basis.
All right, so quickly, because of time, what makes Return Market Investment Nigeria different? We've had so many things like this. What makes Return Market Investment Nigeria Limited different?
Yeah, thank you very much. Like I told you before, that Returns Market Investment Nigeria Limited is the only firm that's actually showcased how money is being made on the floor of the market. We have shown to our clients and potential clients that this is how we use your money to make money. And, what makes us different again is we are actually being regulated by a body, and away from that, we are a firm that has a structure, a physical structure, and the physical structure that we have as our head office is actually worth $500 million naira. So we ain't going nowhere.
Last question before you go, and then you mention your location and address. Does recession affect the international capital market for people who want to know?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't, to be honest with you, because it's possible for an economy of a country to be going down why another economy is picking up. So international capital market actually opens you up. You can, if a particular country economy is going down, you can actually switch to another economy to make money. So international, you are not limited to one country economy. So you can actually do business with another country economy. So with that, it's
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Before you go, just tell us where we can contact Return Market Investment Nigeria Limited in the next 20 seconds so we can.
Okay, thank you very much. Our corporate office is at Returns House, number 33B, Stadium Rumola, Link Road, Port Harcourt. And our branch office is at number 10, NTA Road, by Checkpoint Junction, Rumokuta, PH. Our phone numbers are 081 551 89002, 081 551 89002, and 090 3461 4444. I take that again, 090 3461 4444. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Christian Ofalabi, who is the General Head of Operations, Return Market Investment Nigeria Limited. And we've been talking about the topic, international capital market business. He's from Returns Market Investment Nigeria Limited. Stay tuned. More interesting things coming your way.
Thank you.
come me. Oda Oma. Avare, Irioko. Aka ukenang. Where you go? Abeg. Do. A diversion. Make we enter Today FM 95.1. And now waiting they happen. Nang they happen for Parakad. Mba, cause no ye.
Hey! Oh yeah, Oga Madam.
Marry your radio.
Time now reach for waiting they happen on top Today 95.1 FM. What God has joined together, let no finger put us on now.
Sai, Dawo. Eyene come me. Oda Oma. Avare, Irioko. Aka ukenang. Where you go? Abeg. Do. A diversion. Make we enter Today FM 95.1. And now waiting they happen. Nang they happen for Parakad. Mba, cause no ye.
Hey! Oh yeah, Oga Madam.
Marry your radio.
Time now reach for waiting they happen on top Today 95.1 FM. What God has joined together, let no finger put us on now.